I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me. I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah.
Just the quick summary of it, all was, you know, I I've always had that entrepreneurial mindset, and ever since I was a little kid, and I think most of us did, but it started for me like when I was a kid. My one of my cousins, she worked for Planners. Um, she actually brought us a box of expired candy because she was responsible for pulling all the expired candy off the shelves. It was still good, but we what we did was we I took that box and I saw an opportunity in reselling that candy out to my friends on the playground. So I would, and this is in the '90s, so I had a fanny pack, but I'd put all that candy and I'd put all that candy in my fanny pack, take it to school, and then during recess, I'd be selling like the gummy lifesavers, gum. So I was making some money, and I loved it. So, you know, fast forward, to probably like the 2000s. I've always tried to start something. I tried to start business with uh, previous like an MLM company back in the day, and so that didn't work out. We always have those experiences like where we taste a little bit of entrepreneurship, and those instances don't work out the way we want them to. And for me, I my first couple of entrepreneurial journeys didn't really work out too well, but I kept going. And before, and so that's, I've had some experience as far as like before AWOL. I've had just a taste of what it was like to be kind of on my own, like trying to build a business. Yeah, like I said, I didn't have much success, and I got into that the corporate world, for the last 13 years, and I convinced myself that that was going to be my career, my life, building upon that. But you know, during that time, I was building for someone else. I wasn't happy. Like, there's a lot of aspects of my job that I did like, but for me, the most part was I felt unfulfilled, and because it wasn't my business. It's not really what I envisioned for myself, and for my future. And especially when I started having my children. I got married, and we have three boys now. But that was when I realized that something has to change, because I started seeing my time with them slip away. So yeah, it was a really powerful moment for me, because I want to spend more time with my kids, my wife, and really build on that family structure. And I thought that, over that my values changed, to that, and that's where my life is now. And my job wasn't syncing up with that as where I wanted to be. And so yeah, I got in a rut, going through the motions. And when you go through the motions, it causes, a lot of stress on, for me, it caused a lot of stress on my family. I was like, unhappy with my job, and it was starting to show, like when I come home, I'd take out some of my frustrations out on my family. And I didn't want to spend any time with my family, because all my energy, all my just my everything was like it was just being drained, at work. So I come home and I just wanted to zone out. So I just got to that point to where I was, I would come home and just not want to talk to anyone, not want to do anything, just either binge watch Netflix or play video games on the PlayStation. and so there wasn't really that interaction. And as you know, after up to that point when I discovered AWOL, you know, that's where I was. Like I was just running on, going through the motions, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm stable. Oh yeah, no label. Oh yeah, you know me. I have only a path. I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. Yeah.